Hey guys, welcome to Crypt again. We're back with another day in the crypto markets. Today it looks like we got lots of stuff that's a little bit down today, so I'm thinking it might be a nice time to buy into a couple things. First off, guys, this isn't financial advice. This is just some dude talking about cryptocurrency. Don't listen to me. Do your own research. Don't trust anybody that, anybody's one opinion. Just look up what you believe to be, a good investment for yourself. So, here we are. One other thing, make sure, guys, thank you guys so much for subscribing and hitting those like buttons. I really appreciate it. Keeps me motivated to keep making this content for you guys. On another positive note, this is my first day of, other than the weekend that just passed, of full-time crypto. I'm officially going full-time. I don't think I was fully prepared to go full-time, but that's essentially the situation I'm at right now until I find other work or this continues to go well. So we'll see how things go. But as of right now, I'm not working anywhere else, and I'm focusing solely on my own business ventures right now. So it's really exciting. I'm super excited to be doing this, getting up in the morning and working for myself rather than going and working for the big man, right? So yeah, who knows? I might need to get another job at some point. I can't say that I'll live off of this right now. I don't have nearly enough money in to, say, make a yearly salary. But it's a start anyway, and right now I'm really enjoying doing this, so this is what I'm going to be doing. Alright guys, so here's the deal. I wanted to do a little experiment. So this experiment has been a long time coming. I've just been seeing all of this action in the markets, and I believe that there is just an opportunity here. Like always, of course, there's always opportunity out there. But essentially, I'm just going to do a little test. And I mean, you guys can feel free to join me on this test, and we can hit up each other in the comments and compare notes and whatnot. But essentially, it's just a super simple investment strategy that I'm going to implement live with you guys right here. We're going to track it. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe once or twice a week I'll give you guys little updates in between my other videos that I'm doing. And we'll just see how this investment strategy works out. Essentially, what I'm going to do here is, I've heard plenty of people, and I believe it myself just from being in the markets, saying that you could essentially just take a dart, throw it to the dartboard, by pick a random coin essentially, and if you're willing to wait, you're most likely over the long run going to do pretty okay. So what I'm going to do, I was going to go and throw some darts at the dartboard with the coins all selected on the dartboard, but I figure that's a bit too much work right now for me to go find a dartboard and do all that right now. But if you guys would like to see that, I could do that in the future. So let me know in the comments below. It's definitely possible. But for now, what we're going to do is, I've got all these top 100 coins. So essentially the strategy is I'm going to randomly select one of the top 100 5 of the top 100 coins. I am going to invest $100 of my own capital into these 5 coins that I've selected, evenly dispersed, $20 or 20% of my capital towards each investment. And we're just going to hold on to them for 6 months to start. And we'll reevaluate at 6 months. Probably take some profits at 6 months. But essentially, I just want to, do more of a buy and hold strategy. I've done a lot more of kind of turning other coins into Bitcoin. And that's been working really good. We've got some nice returns. But I just want to do a little bit of testing here. And I mean, of course, there's no research going into these companies. I'm just purely randomly picking. So let's find out what we're going to end up choosing. So all I did here was I grabbed all of the top 100 coins today Now keep in mind, guys, this is going to change depending on when you're looking at coin market cap here. Every day, essentially, new coins will pop up into this list. Railblocks was not at 19 very long ago, or it wasn't even, I don't even think it was on the top 100 potentially. But essentially, it's been doing really well, so it's popped up there. Essentially, I am picking out of the top 100 according to market cap, so market capitalization. So how much essentially money is in the market, or as an example, we're at BTC dominance of 34%. So essentially, based on market cap, we're getting an idea of how much money is in the entire cryptocurrency market right now. And from 1 to 100 will be your highest market cap down to your lowest. And of course, you can go to view all here if we wanted to. And if you were feeling a little more risky, you could essentially drop way down here past 100 and pick. You could do top 1,000 if you really wanted to, but I'm just sticking to the top 100 for now. Looks like we've got 1,384 coins on CoinMarketCap right now. So if you wanted to do all of them, good on you. So a quick couple rules that I'm going to be implementing here just to make my life a little easier. Essentially, the random picker, which I'll be using here, I've got all of the top 100 coins that I've loaded in here already for everybody's convenience, including myself. What I'm going to do here is essentially random pick one. If it's not either on Bittrex or Binance, I'm going to repick another one just because I don't want to have to log into another exchange and set all my stuff up. I currently have Bittrex and Binance, that's what I use. So if it's not on there, for now, we're not going to buy it. Railblocks essentially is going to be added to Binance shortly, so I will be getting into that regardless because I do like that project. But yeah, so let's see how it goes, guys. All right. So, random pick number one. Actually, let's open up a notepad right quick, and we're just gonna save our coins in here. So number one, what are we doing here? All right, pick one. What do we got? Oh, Aeon. All right, that's number one, guys. Let's see. Search. All right, no, we're not there. Let's see. All right, search. All right, we got Aeon on Binance, it looks like, guys, so we can pick it up on Binance. I'm just gonna star that for now so we can find that easily later. So we got our first coin. That's number one. Let's see what's coming up next. Back to our coin random picker here. Pick one. Bancor. All right. So far, I don't have these, and I have no idea what they are. Number two. Bancor. All right, let's see. You got it? Oh, BNT. Is that it? Bancor. All right, we got it over on Bittrex. Now, do we have it on Binance as well? Let's see. No, not on Binance, but we got it on Bittrex, so we can pick it up on Bittrex, guys. We're gonna do that. All right, and number three. Oh. Let's see what we got next. Random picker. Pick one. Oh, well, look at that. Really? We got Aeon picked twice. That is hilarious. Oh. So we got Aeon picked twice here. That is just ridiculous. All right, we're going to do it again, obviously. PivX. All right. Looks like we're getting some PivX. I already hold the little PivX, so that's the first one that I'm actually holding that I'll be picking up, it looks like. All right, I know you have some PivX. Do you have PivX? No. All right. So we're going on. Oh, we're gonna go on Bittrex, guys, for PivX. Right here. Perfect. Yeah. Wonderful. Actually, let's duplicate that and go back. So we got that one on there. 1, 2, and then we need our guy we starred there. Which one was it? BNB. All right, we'll just go back to our list here. Yeah, I think it was you. No, wait, I already got you. I got PivX. Okay, so I need Aeon. Sorry, it's still a bit early here, guys. Still waking up a little bit. Coffee. Oh, it's the same symbol. Coffee hasn't quite sunk in yet. Platform's being a bit slow. There we go. Let's open that one up. Alright, so we got those three going. So we can buy $100 of each. Now I may need to pause this and make sure I didn't verify that I have $100 worth of Bitcoin already accessible on these. So we may pause this and make sure that I have all of that lined up in my account. I'm not sure if I've been able to sift off enough profits yet to $100 of each. Earlier I said $20 of each, didn't I? I just realized that. Wow. Alright, so what I meant to say was we're going to be depositing, or not depositing, but we're going to be investing $500 in total on 5 different coins. $100 each is what I meant to say. So sorry about that for earlier. I miscommunicated that. But yeah, alright, back to the random picker, guys. Alright, we got 2 more to choose from. Pick one. What the heck is Bite Ball Bites? Alright, never heard of that. Can we find it here? Nope, not there. Come on, Binance. So one thing, I don't know if you guys have noticed while this is loading. There we go. Well, I'm sure you have noticed if you've been using Blockfolio, any exchange really, you end up, there's been a lot of issues, random issues, bogged down issues. Actually, with Blockfolio, I've had a lot of issues. So I've recently been using Cointracking, which I really do like. It is something that you have to pay for after your free trial is over, so to speak. But oh, come on, I'm gonna wait for you. Hopefully you'll finish, or I'll just close you. Close. Come on, stop being glitchy. Alright, we're just going to reset this right quick. You can do it. I believe in you. So, yeah, essentially, things are bogged down. Certain, applications are not working the way you'd expect them to. I've had nothing but issues lately with trying to move all of my Blockfolio data from one device to another device. And oh my gosh, alright, we're killing these pages. We're gonna re-log into this. Binance, you are not being friendly right now. Alright, so we're back here. Let's see if we can find that coin we're looking for. No, okay, so we can't use Bite Ball's Bite, guys, because it's not on either of these exchanges. It doesn't fit within our criteria, so we're gonna skip Bite Ball's Bite and do another selection. So yeah, getting back to what I was saying, so my Blockfolio, when I was transferring it over, I've been having a lot of trouble. Essentially, I input the data, and it doesn't necessarily always input the data and doesn't seem to save it. And sometimes it doesn't save it in the coin, but it'll save it in my Bitcoin transactions, which is really annoying because now I have to go back and double check and make sure it's all verified. So anyways, I've been using coin tracking a lot more, and I essentially just created a new account on coin tracking here, and that's going to allow me to show you guys very quickly my profits and gains on these 5 coins that I'm investing in. So I'd highly recommend checking this out. If you'd like to take a look at it, check out my referral link down below. It'll help me out. I don't think I get a kickback, but I think I get a discount on any packages that I purchase, which essentially I think I'm gonna have to purchase a package at some point here. I'm just kind of testing out the software right now, but I like it so far. We can get into an in-depth view and work like how all of this works. If you guys would like, hit me up down below again. I'd definitely be willing to go through every aspect of this, because I find this way more convenient than Blockfolio. You can essentially just input your data through CSV files, and you don't have to manually put in everything yourself. Some stuff you do because it just doesn't sync up right, because certain exchanges only allow you to pick up certain information. So withdrawals and deposits may not be accepted by your exchange, so you may not be able to input that in your CSV file, which is fine. We just gotta input some of that data manually afterwards. So yeah, all right, back to our random pick. Sorry, going all over the place here now. But yeah, let's finish this off. Let's find our 2 last coins. So pick one more. Gas. Ugh. All right. I mean, gas. I don't know. We may just buy Neo because Neo generates gas.
But I suppose that would be breaking my rule. I'm just curious now. Has gas been really? Yeah, I guess the value of gas moves as well. I don't know. I'm more tempted to buy Neo because gas is only generated by Neo. So essentially, it would be a smarter bet in my mind to just pick up Neo. So I think I'm gonna do that. But no, it's not really fit, because then I'm not fitting. I'm changing my rules, aren't I? So let's just go ahead and buy gas. I'm just gonna do another random pick. I may be
breaking my rules, but whatever. It's my money. I want to invest it. I'm just doing another random pick because if I were gonna buy gas, I would buy Neo. But that's me choosing what to buy. And I mean, essentially, I'm choosing to pick another random pick as well. But I just don't like the fact that I'm buying something that's just created by another coin. So that's just, yeah, that's what I'm doing, guys. If you don't like it, too bad. All right, we're picking up some more Tron. It looks like we got a bit of Tron, so that's all right. Gonna pick up a bit of Tron. Binance, we can pick Tron up here. I'm gonna pause the video right quick, just verify that I've got enough funds on my accounts to do these purchases, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we're back here. I just had to do a little bit of tweaking with my wallets, just essentially, or my order books, and essentially just delete some stale orders to free up a little bit of cash for this. While I was doing that, I was also thinking about my Neo, or my gas buy that I was gonna do, and I know I flip-flopped on this twice now, but I'm not going to buy gas. I don't like it, or it's not that I don't like it, I would just prefer to buy Neo, but I'm not gonna go out and just pick what I want to buy. Instead, I'm just gonna do another random pick. It kind of works out because I only really have 200 free dollars on Binance and 300 on Bittrex, so I'm hoping to get one more off of Bittrex, ideally, so that I don't have to move funds around again. So yeah, this is it. I mean, there's still random picks. I'm not deciding to buy low and sell high. Sorry, I'm still gonna buy low and sell high, but I'm not. First off, I want to go on advanced view here, guys. I don't like the basic view. I find it just looks funny. But yeah, anyways, I'm not picking my price like I would normally do here. I'm just simply buying in at the price that it is at when I get around to it, and live here right now, and hopefully getting filled without the price continuing to drop, and then we'll keep track of it from there. So we're just gonna go back here again. Sorry, not here. Random coin picker. I was playing around with it again, but that's why Golem's here. But so yeah, let's try one more. What? Cash? Cash. All right, we're gonna try some cash. Cash. If we can find it. All right, we got cash. Cash. Alright, no, we don't have cash there. Do we have it over here? No, we don't. Alright, we're not using cash. Cash is out. We're gonna try another one. Pick one. Alright. Actually, I'm kind of stoked that this one popped up because I like it. Well, I don't like it necessarily. I don't know much about it at all. But I've been wanting it because I do have Exodus Wallet, and I'd like to, you know, I think Exodus Wallet does hold that coin. So, you know, it'd be easy to hold it offline at least, well, sort of offline, a little secure than on the exchange. It's one thing, guys, because I'm holding these coins for 6 months, I will do another video in the future on how I'm taking these coins off of the exchange, because there's no way I'm leaving them on there for 6 months straight and just hoping the exchanges are going to be like still up and running and haven't gotten hacked or anything like that. So I will be downloading any wallets that are required for each of these coins and so on. That's another issue, another reason why I didn't want to go with gas is just all of that stuff. You know, again, I would have went with Neo if it would have popped up, but it didn't. So we're gonna go with this one. I believe it's here. Oh, maybe it's not traded. I'd like to get it. Hopefully it's traded. Or hopefully it's on. Nope. Well, I'd like to get it, but I can't, guys. So we're gonna have to do one more random pick. Verge. All right. Well, Verge has been on a big run, guys. It recently came down a bit, so at least I'm not going to be getting it at the complete top. But as I said, this isn't the best strategy at all. You guys can tweak this. You can do whatever you like with it. I don't normally just buy things randomly. This isn't what I would normally do, but I'm just doing this as an experiment, as a chance to test something and show that I believe this would actually work, or that this could actually work. So Verge, luckily we can get Verge over here, so we're just going to do that. And those are our 5 picks. So we're picking up a bit of Verge today, guys. Oh, well, that's nice. It's come down quite a bit from some of its, you know, recent highs. What am I on? 1 day. Okay. Let's try 4 hour. All right. So we're going to pick up a bit of Verge. We're going to get a little bit of, well, $100 of each, as we said, guys. Get out of here. Ah, bugger. All right. So Verge, PivX, Bancor, a little bit of Aeon, and some TRX or Tron. To be upfront, I already have a bit of PivX, a bit of Verge. I've sold out of most of my Verge position though, and a little bit of Tron. Again, sold out of a lot of my Tron as well. I'm still holding a decent amount of PivX. So we're going to be adding these right now. Let's pick up some right now, actually. We'll go through the list. All right. So I'm sure a lot of you who are using these platforms already are aware how this works. If you'd like me to go over any of that, shoot me up down below. You know what to do. Hit me a message and I can try to go over any questions that you may have. It'll just give me inspiration on ideas for the future. For some reason, I have USDT value. Oh, wonderful. Okay, that's why the charts are messed up. So if this ever happens, USDT, that's USD Tether. So it's a different currency exchange. So essentially, I must have been over under this exchange when I searched for Verge. So let's fix that right quick. BTC here. That's good. That's what we want. BTC, yeah, perfect. And BTC. BTC. And BTC. All right. So we're trading on the BTC exchange. That's perfect. That's what we want. All right. So let's pick up some. So $100. So I'm just going to go over here. BTC to CAD. Let's do $100 of Bitcoin. Well, that's pretty convenient. We're doing about 0.1 Bitcoin right now in Canadian value. So we're gonna do, we're gonna buy 0.1 Bitcoin. And we're just gonna go in here. I'm not gonna go in right at the ask. I'll put it just the next order down, essentially. Normally what I would do is I'd go put in an order, I'd pick something, a random number here. Then I would scroll up, look at the chart, pick my level that I wanted to enter. Almost always, well, always, every time that I haven't gotten caught up in the hype or whatever, which has only happened a couple times, and I'm hoping it'll not happen in the future. I'm trying to be very mechanical about my trading now, and just, you know, pick a spot and then exit at spots on the way up. So essentially, I would either put an order in very low, hoping for a big drop, a bunch of stop losses to get hit, and to get, you know, filled on a really nice price. Or I would just, if I wanted it a little bit sooner, I might, you know, just pick somewhere in the range that it has been dropping down to, and just hope that it goes down there. I don't get filled on all my orders, but when I do get filled, normally by the time, at the time when I was entering everything in manually on Blockfolio, by the time I've entered it in, things have already increased in price typically, and I normally have gotten it for a good price from, you know, perceivably from where I'm entering the data. So anyways, that's what I normally do. But for the example of what I'm doing right now, and for the purposes of just getting filled, I'm just going to select, if I really wanted to get filled right away, I could be like, okay, I'm going to select this, you know, the first sell order, or the first ask, and I'm essentially buying from the price that the person wants to sell it at. So I don't like doing that. I did that once by mistake on my first time. So normally right now I'm just going to buy from here. I'm not even paying attention to the price. I just want to make sure that I'm only spending 1 Bitcoin. And this is how much Verge I'm going to get for not 1 Bitcoin, 0.01 Bitcoin. I'm not even up to a total of 1 Bitcoin yet, but one day soon, hopefully. All right, so we're putting in 0.01 Bitcoin at a price of 133, and we're getting 880 approximately. Normally I wouldn't deal with all these numbers because I don't like having to enter all those in, but we're trying to be exactly at 0.01 Bitcoin right now, and we'll see how that works for us. All right, so we're gonna buy some. I just want to verify now that I'm doing all that right. 0.01, 100 Canadian. All right, yeah, okay, we got it. All right, we're gonna buy some Verge at that price, guys. Let's do it. First random pick. Commissions, we got, yeah, that's all kosher. All right, oh, and we got filled right away. Oh, look at that. I should have paid attention, guys, to the order book. I wasn't paying attention, and it had already dropped down quite a bit. Let's see what we got filled at. All right, and my calculation was totally wrong by the looks of it. Well, we still got filled at 127, which is nice. You know, we didn't overpay for it as it was coming down there. But my calculation was clearly wrong, unless this hypothetical USD value is wrong. Let's see now. 800 Verge. Why is it off now? Is this calculator not accurate? 0.01. Ugh. I must have did something wrong when I calculated it, guys. Looks like we bought way too much Verge. Oh, that is too funny. How did that happen? I input 100 here. Why did... Is this not rounding properly here? Like, I should have known that was wrong.
Alright, so I guess we're at 0.5. 0.05 is what I want, not 0.01. So I bought double the amount of Verge that I wanted to buy. That's unfortunate. Now I'm going to have to free up a little bit more coin because of that. Shoot. Well, I might just sell right out of the Verge. You know what? I really hate that I messed that up. I don't really want to sell out of the Verge. Okay, well these things happen, right? How am I going to fix this now?
Alright, so we're back. So I'm not actually able to free up that much more because I bought like less than, just under $200, so I'd have to free up another $200. And I don't have that many buy orders in yet, or not $200 worth of them anyway. So what I'm essentially going to do is I'll just sell out of the half of the Verge, or in half of the Bitcoin value of Verge essentially, at a 10% profit or something, something low, and then that way I'll be back to my regular amount, and I'll only be tracking that regular $100 of Verge, 0.005 Bitcoin of Verge on the coin tracker here, and the rest will be on my own personal tracker. So that way we'll still have the same numbers and everything will be the same. I'll just have to do a little bit of buying and selling on the back end. So back to what we were doing here. Let's pick up a little bit of PivX. Hopefully we won't make any more mistakes. But these things happen, right? You'll make a mistake. The beautiful thing about these markets is you can afford to make a few mistakes. Really, like you'll generally, if you're patient, you'll generally do all right. So you'll see now it's not quite $100, but you know what? We're gonna stick with 0.005. It's gonna fluctuate depending on when you're doing this, how much Bitcoin you'd have to pay for your $100 of Canadian in my case. So we're just gonna keep with 0.005 because it's close to it. When I checked it earlier, that's what it was at. So anyways, I'm really unsure of this calculator now. But I'm comfortable with 0.005. So 0.005 at the next price down. All right, we're gonna get this much. PivX order book. Let's see. We don't have any crazy sell walls or anything coming up. Well, there was one near the end, or near this end. But yeah, anyways, cool. Oh look, she already dropped down quite a bit. Oh no, went up actually. All right, so whatever. We'll just buy at that price. And we're filled. So we got a partial fill anyway. Oh, why? It changed the price on me. Bugger. Yeah, so when I clicked here, it changed this. I made another mistake. Man, full of mistakes today. This is beautiful. I just love it. Why am I such a derptastic person right now? If I didn't buy so close to that level, I could have canceled it, but that's what I'm doing. So anyways, that's going to be a little off. Oh well. These things happen. Alright. No, that's not where I want it. So we want this price at 0.05. Sometimes these platforms can be irritating. You should be double checking stuff. I didn't double check. That was my bad. Sorry about that, guys. It wasn't that off from 0.05, but 0.0499. It's pretty darn close, but oh well. It changed. All right. We're good here. Same price. Let's buy a little bit of that. So we got our Bittrex orders in. We'll see if we get fully filled on all of them. Now over here, we want to buy some of you at, oh, this might be a little tricky, and you need to get this as close to 0.55, so let's try 9. Oh wait, I was already there. What was I? 0.559. So let's try. I don't know. 3.5. So guys, as you can see, I won't be able to make this perfect. But it'll be pretty close to 0.05005. Oh wait, yeah, I didn't need 0.055, I just need 0.005. So let's do maybe 8. No, 9.1. Why can't I do math this morning? Alright, so it's going to be 8.5? Ah, that's pretty darn close. Try to be a little more picky, 8.45. Good enough. Alright, we're going to get an amount of Aeon, 8.45 Aeon. Jeez, it's expensive. You are expensive, Aeon. Alright, so we're getting at the next price. Actually, let's just refresh this. I don't know if this refreshed the price at all. 8.42. Oh man, this platform. I guess there's a lot of people coming to Binance because this is not normally this slow, guys. Oh, come on. Please just go. This is ridiculous. How can you function? Alright. So yeah, we're buying some just at the next price down. 59.80 around anyways. Yeah, we'll just buy there. Success. And then Tron. What are you at? 900. Jeez. 927. She's coming down quite a bit. Alright. So refreshed. We got that. We need 0.005 again. It's 500. Give me. Oops. What about 515? 530. 535. 40. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to get 540 Tron here at around 0.005 Bitcoin. Can we do it even more exact? That's pretty good. Oh yeah, that's pretty close. We're going to get that actually. Alright, and it went up a bunch. Well, you know what? I'm putting the order here because that's where it was at. Hopefully we get filled. If we don't, we'll adjust it and we'll make sure to buy some by the end of today at whatever price it's at. But, you know, whatever. We already got the price in here. Oh, wrong button. I don't get it. What am I? Oh, wait. What's the max? Oh, really? Oh, almost made another mistake, guys. I suck, so I should do 538, not 5,038. Oh man, I almost bought way too much Tron. I don't know why, but maybe me filming this is making me rush for some reason. I'm not in a rush, I shouldn't be rushing. But essentially, I almost bought 0.05, which I don't have enough for, luckily. So yeah, we're just going to put 0.009, geez, let's get this back up above 0.005. There we go. So we're going to buy. Alright, there we go, success. A little bit slow. So my battery died, guys. I had to just replace that. Sorry about that. So we're just waiting to get filled on some of these orders there now. Let's see, orders. What have we been filled on? Complete fill. Alright, we're filled on all three of these. That's awesome. Now let's see what we're filled on Binance. Oh, one thing I would like to mention right quick. I'm gonna have to cover that up. But yeah, essentially something that's really cool. And I notice a lot of people that are using Binance don't really even fully understand how it works. But I've realized just from a bit of trial and error how this BNB pay your fees thing works. Essentially, when you're trading different coins, you'll end up paying fees, of course, but depending on the coin you're trading, you're going to be paying fees in the coin that you're actually trading in. And I found that very different. Bittrex seems to pay your fee. You always do your fees in Bitcoin value, whereas Binance, it seems to charge you depending on the coin that you're trading. Sometimes it'll pay the fee in Ethereum or the coin you're trading, or Bitcoin even sometimes, I believe. I could be wrong on that one, but anyways, I noticed it definitely charges you fees even for the coin you're trading, which I didn't really want because I wanted more precise numbers of coin numbers. Once I bought a little bit of Binance, which I think was a pretty good buy actually. I mean, it's doing quite well, and I believe the platform has a good future as long as it can deal with the scaling that it needs to do. But essentially, once I bought some Binance coin, this thing got turned on, and now all of my trading fees get withdrawn from my Binance supply, and it gives me a 50% discount just from doing that. So I think that's a pretty neat way of doing things on the back end, and it just kind of motivates you to hold on to a little Binance coin. At first, I thought you actually had to trade in and out of Binance on the Binance exchange, and there's only so many coins that allow you to actually physically switch their coins on the Binance exchange. There's only so many coins that have that pairing, I guess. So I was like, well, I don't want to. Just to keep track of all that, I find it much simpler just to trade back into Bitcoin. And I mean, that's kind of what I want to grow right now is my Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin are those three main ones that I'd like to grow. And of course, I still want to be invested more long-term in some other projects that I believe in. But this just allows me to pay my fees in the Binance coin. I get a discount on the fees, which is awesome. And yeah, it just seems to work well for everyone involved, in my opinion. So yeah, if you guys are curious about Binance or you'd like to join my affiliate, link, if you want to join through my referral link, that would be awesome. It would definitely help me out. I think we get kickbacks based on the fees that are paid. So essentially, you won't pay any more, but I'll get some of the percentage of fees that Binance would normally be getting, which is pretty cool, actually. So yeah, that's a little tidbit on that. Let's get back to seeing if we got filled on our orders here. Go to our trade history. We got Ion and Tron. All right, so it looks like we're fully filled on everything. So let's just input all of our data now. So we got a fee, yeah, so we got approximately, the only thing I won't be able to input, guys, and I will pause the video, I'll do this later this evening, is because I made that mistake with my Verge trade. I will essentially just sell off some of that, and I'll only be inputting 0.005 Bitcoin so that everything is consistent across the board. And I'll just hold on to a little bit more of that Verge, which I like Verge. I think it's a pretty good project. There are some concerns with the developers not holding up their end of the deal, I've heard, but I haven't done all my own research on that. That's just hearsay. So let's do this. Let's jump on to coin tracking here. Now there's a few different ways you can essentially set this up and input all of your data. I could just go here, enter coins, overview, and then you get this stuff here. You can enter your new coin one by one, which I'm gonna essentially do for this just for display purposes. There's only 5 coins, so it's not gonna take me that long. Or you could just download your CSV file for any one of these exchanges. It also works for Excel. You just have to make sure that it actually lines up certain Excel sheets and stuff, depending on the formatting or how it's laid out. It won't load correctly, but I really like the way they load in things. I can show you how all that works at a later date. Can't make this video too long. So yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the time, I don't think here. Do I want to? Yeah, I might as well input it. All right. So we're gonna skip over our Verge buy here, and we're just going to punch in some of this data here. Well, obviously the date's going to be the same, so we're going to be good. So essentially what I really like about this is you can keep track of it up to the second if you really want to, as I'm doing here. So everything will be kept track of. You'll be able to see your buys, your sells on charts, indicated where they are. You can essentially see a timeline of all of your different trades, you know, as far as when you got in, when you made your first trade, when you reached your highest level of your portfolio, all these different, you know, little tidbits of information, which I find actually quite useful. All right, so we're gonna grab our actual rate that we paid. Or no, wait, right, we're gonna want this much here. Oh no, duh. We want our units filled. So we're gonna need this many coins. Essentially the bid and ask will already be saved because of the time I put in, if I'm understanding it correctly. And then so all I got to do here is put in the amount, so how much of the currency I've got, and BNT as the name. So BNT, Bancor. I can fill in a little bit of information if I want. So I got this off of Bittrex. We'll just do rando hold. I know there's some sort of abbreviation floating around on the internet. I might use that instead, but we'll do rando hold. All right, okay, so I forgot about that. So right now I'm only on buy and sell. So essentially you have different options here. You can input mining data as well, which I've done for my mining rigs, which is pretty awesome. You can even input your stolen or hacked / fraudulent funds that have been stolen from you, or, you know, in my case, Coinrium, I lost some money there, so I was able to input that on my own personal chart, and it really keeps track of your overall picture. There was a little bit of tweaking I had to do to get everything working right, as I discussed earlier, but anyways, it works nicely. I like the way it looks. So we're going to leave this on a trade and exchange, and actually, so there is a little bit more data we should grab here. So we're going to go back to this, and we got it for the actual rate of that much Bitcoin. So we're going to want to grab that, copy that, and we're going to put that here. And then we're going to say BTC. And that way, must be numerical. That is numerical. All right, we're good. All right, so we should be fine here. There we go, and we're entered in. So this is our first buy of 89. It wasn't quite. This was the one I suppose I messed up. It must be. Yeah, see, it wasn't quite the 0.005 Bitcoin of this one. But, you know, it's freaking close enough. I'm not going to be that particular about things, let's say. All right. So, yeah, as I said, we're going to adjust that one later. Let's focus on these ones for now. So, units filled. This many units filled. Hopefully I don't have partial fills. I'll have to go in and double check that all this data is correct a little bit later. So we're going to copy that in. Alright guys, so we're just going to keep filling out this information. Sorry if this is boring for any of you, but it may help others for their tracking purposes, or if they had any trouble with anything here on here, inputting data. At least this is a very simplistic way of inputting your data. If you don't want to use the CSV file, you know, you can just do this, which would be nice if you really don't like dealing with that kind of stuff. I really like the convenience of it, but maybe not everybody does. So we got PIVX here. We're just adding the rest of the information for PIVX. Got the amount of Bitcoin spent on PIVX when we transferred Bitcoin to PIVX. we've got Bittrex. And we'll put a little comment again. Rando. Hold. Alright, so we got 2 out of the 3. Now we're going to have to go over to Binance and check the prices on those. So we got a total of that many price, this many units filled. So guys, I really appreciate anybody who's been subscribing. I'm not used to, I don't have many subscribers, but I'm still pretty stoked that, some people are interested in listening to me. Thanks a lot. I really, it makes me motivated to continue and to, keep making videos. So that was Tron. And keep at it. I mean, I'm going to keep at it regardless because I enjoy it and it's fun. But maybe I wouldn't keep making videos if I didn't, know that, at least a few people were finding it useful. So I do appreciate anybody who's been liking, subscribing, and all of those great things. So thanks a lot. I really, really, really appreciate it. It's 0.005. Is that... Yeah, that would make sense, right? Yeah, 0.00. Yeah, perfect. That's how much I paid for it. Should go back. Total, yeah. So this is your fee. You can even input your fees. I may even input that data after, guys, so we have everything is at... Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. Ugh. Hopefully I'm still in frame half decently, not squared off. I moved my little mini tripod there. So, perfect. So that should be good for that one. Now Aeon. Oh wait, no, I didn't get the time for Binance. 11. Copy. Essentially, they would be all pretty similar. Well, paste. At least my date is right. Amount, we're all good there. Perfect. Oh, Binance. I keep forgetting what I called it. Hold. And then we got one more. And like I said, guys, we will fix that. I'll fix that Bittrex trade myself with the Verge that I messed up. But like I said, I'm not too concerned. I actually got out of a lot of my Verge on the way up, so I'm very happy with my overall Verge investment. Let's put it that way. And I've been meaning to kind of pick up some more at a better level. I wouldn't say this is the level I was waiting for, but it'll work. And now I got a little more Verge for another hold. And so again, lastly, if anybody missed my disclaimer, this is not the best way to trade. This is not even maybe a good way to trade. This is just a test that I'm trying out. I want to see if this is going to successfully work, and I think it'll be fun to document it. My God, my brain is just not functioning, guys. I'm sorry. Rando. I think it's because I don't use the word rando very often. I just thought I'd... Oh, not rando trade. Okay, so I made a mistake there. So look, I'll just click on this, and this is how easy it is to adjust things on the fly. So I said rando trade, I want to change it to rando hold. What if I wanted to change a lot of it and not just like each thing, but I maybe I can just enter my fee in here if I wanted to, or so on and so forth. But if I wanted to change the entire thing, you just select it, go to your edit button here, and you got your same layout as before. So like I said, you guys don't need to see me input all of this data, but I'll put in all my fees and stuff as well, and the last Verge trade. So now we should be able to go to our dashboard and see how we're doing so far on those 4 trades. Recalculate down here, which will give me this. And this is what we have holding right now. So essentially, okay, it looks like I inputted some data incorrectly because it's saying I'm holding 0 Aeon. So I must have did something wrong there. So let's go back. Aeon. Or is it just, no, it can't be right. Aeon. So that was the price. Aha! Yeah, see? Made a mistake. I put in the price when I meant to put this as my fill. So this is, again, the beautiful thing about this program in my mind is that I can just go in here and quickly adjust this and make it accurate again. Then go back to my dash. Sorry guys, my mouse is too close to the camera. Recalculate trade, and then we should have our proper calculations here. See, that's what I would expect to see in my graph, approximately 25 for each, until of course I get the Verge trade on there. And then yeah, we got all of this data displayed here. It looks like the price has gone down significantly since I've invested. Now that's still not accurate. For some reason it's saying I've only spent 295. Anyways, I may need to fiddle with this a little bit more. It should be approximately, that would be 400 almost, like, well, obviously under 400, but I probably imported some other data incorrectly. So you just want to make sure you input all your data correctly if you are doing this by hand. But essentially this is kind of nice. This little timeline shows you, you bought your first coin, when you first did your first trade on Bittrex or Binance or so on and so forth. And this would be spaced out. If I didn't all do it in the same day, we'd actually have a nice timeline here. But yeah, that's essentially it, guys. Make sure to stay subscribed. Make sure to subscribe down below, and you'll be sure to stay up to date on the rest of these updates and any future things that I do. Essentially, I like to keep you guys up to date on my mining stuff and any investments that I do. And like I said, now I'm pretty much full-time crypto, so I'm going to be focusing a lot more on these videos and just trying to make as much as possible. So if you guys are interested in that journey, please hit that subscribe button down below. Like if you found this useful at all, and hit me up in the comments if you'd like me to go over any of these other things that I discussed in more detail, or if you'd like me to do anything else for that matter. Any other ideas or questions that you have, I'd be happy to try to answer them. No professional by any means, but I do like this space a lot, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So see you guys next time.